Okay, a lot of Christians will do all of the Christmas stuff, but except Santa.
Correct.
So why?
Yeah, you're right. There's people that will celebrate the day of Christmas. They will do the Christmas tree, all those things. They'll decorate their house for Christmas, but they won't do Santa. And I've heard a couple of different arguments for this. Okay. Amongst the Christians.
Did you do Santa
when I was growing up as a kid?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
you did Santa.
Like when I was a kid, yeah, there was Santa.
Do you do Santa with your children?
Yes. And I paused for a second. But yeah, no, we did. My kids are a little bit older. We did Santa with our kids.
Okay.
Yes. And our rule, let me share what some other people think about it, then I'll share what we do or how we approached it. Yeah, so there are those that will just, absolutely just out of hand reject the idea of Santa, okay, for a couple of different reasons. One being is they feel like if you are doing anything that involves make-believe or fantasy, that is not of the Lord.
Okay.
And so, like for those individuals, even things like, Chronicles of Narnia wouldn't be acceptable.
Because Santa's in there.
Well, Santa is in there, but it's just a fantasy world.
Oh, okay.
We shouldn't do fantasy as Christians. Like, that's not okay.
Okay.
So I've heard that argument before. Like, we don't want to do anything that involves make-believe.
Okay.
So they're not doing Santa. They're not doing the Easter Bunny. They're not doing the Tooth Fairy, right? Like, that's all make-believe. We're not going to do any of that. Others will say, no, we're not going to do Santa because we don't want to lie to our children. We don't want to tell them something is true and it not be true.
Okay.
So we don't want to tell our kids they're Santa when there's really not a Santa. That's lying. And lying is not okay.
Well, I think that's dumb.
Okay.
Because parents lie to their kids all the time.
Examples.
Like, hey, what are you guys talking about? Politics. No, you weren't. Right?
Yeah, that does happen.
So what's one more?
Right.
And it's a pretty good one because you can just say, well, it was fun when you were younger, but now you're old and we can tell you the truth because you're not stupid anymore.
Right. Well, and here's the thing that some Christians will say. If you lie to your kids about Santa, won't they think you're lying to them about Jesus?
No.
I
yes. I don't know.
But that's the argument.
Politics.
Whether we agree with it or not, that's like the line of argument. That's the line of thinking. Okay.
Okay.
And so what we did, and so I guess to address those things, like I've got no problem with fantasy, right? With telling stories. Okay.
So you just view this as a fantasy story.
Well, all I want to say is kind of to speak to each argument. Okay. Like I have no problem with like make-believe a story. Like kids are creative. Like they're thinking of things all the time. Like, they're make-believing everything, right? You give a kid a boy a stick, a 4-year-old boy taking that stick and it's a gun, right? Like he's make-believing, kids, they make-believe. They're creative. That's how they play even. And that's not sinful or bad. Okay. And so the make-believe part doesn't bother me, right? Like reading C.S. Lewis's Chronicles of Narnia to my kids or, reading, Tolkien's, Lord of the Rings. Cool. No problem with that, right? For me. And in regards to the lying thing, I get that. Like, I get the fact that if you don't want to lie to your children. And so we did have a clear, like, our line was when one of our children came to us and said, I don't think Santa's real. Is Santa real? We would answer them truthfully. So when they asked us point blank, is Santa real? And we're already under the assumption that they're like, they already kind of already an idea Santa's not real at this point. Then we're like, you're right, Santa's not real.
Yeah, but doing Santa means that you said from Santa.
Correct.
Underneath presents under the tree.
Correct.
So you didn't do that?
Yeah, we did that.
But that's lying.
Yeah. Like, well, okay. It's okay.
What?
All right. Here was the thing. Like, again, this is kind of part of the make-believe part, right? Like, so we didn't have a problem engaging in make-believe. engaging in fantasy. Like that's like kids function that way.
But
right?
they found out that you were fueling it.
Right. But when they were like, wait a minute, you're Santa, aren't you? Yes, I'm Santa.
Okay.
Right? Like, okay.
So you let them think that Santa was Santa until you told them that you were Santa?
Yeah, yes. Until they asked.
So you didn't actually lie to them. You just let them live in stupidity.
Right. I would say let them live in make-believe world.
Okay.
Which we didn't mind. Right?
All right.
And so, yeah, it's the same thing.
But you fueled it by putting from Santa onto
100%.
Which is lying.
And we still to this day have from Santa on there, even though our kids know there's no Santa. And I don't think we've done irreparable harm to our children.
I mean, I don't either, but
yeah. So
your logic doesn't make any sense.
And that's fine. I'm just saying, I'm not even saying it's, I mean, I think anytime you're dealing with the world of like fantasy and make believe, like logic, like, you know, like you're telling your kids there's a tooth fairy, like,
did you do Tooth Fairy?
Yeah, we did Tooth Fairy. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Know? And my 12-year-old will still come in and go, here's my tooth for the Tooth Fairy, yeah. Right?
Give me $5.
Right.
Dad.
Dad. Yeah. And so, like, it's just, that's part of it. And like, so my point just being is, I don't think doing fantasy, doing make-believe type stuff is like this horrible thing. Me personally, okay?
Okay.
And when our kids outgrew that, they were like, wait a minute. There's not really a Santa. Dad, you're Santa. Or Mom, you're Santa.
Well, actually, there really was a Santa.
Well, actually, there was St. Nicholas.
He's dead and blah, blah, blah. Right. And it was me.
Yeah. I mean, so I just think we all handle it. I do think we all handle it differently.
All right. Well, you handled it the weirdest way.
I'll take that. I'll own that. That's fine.
You just sat there like morons.
Well, I mean, all right, so, okay. Like, but I don't think it's any different completely from, like, the way I was a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I believed there was Santa, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a moment where I was like, I don't believe there's a Santa. And so I go to my mom and dad, and I'm like, hey, there's not a Santa. In fact, I saw all the Christmas stuff in the car, Yeah. And they were like, all right, you're right. There's no Santa.
Well, that's
like what?
That's the other thing about Christmas is there is some sneaking around and deception already because you can't let other people know what you got them.
Right.
So
that's true.
Whatever.
Yeah. So in other
we
words,
all lie to each other on Jesus' birthday.
Wouldn't he be so proud?
Yeah.
I mean,
what a great holiday. I love it even more now.
Lord, forgive us all. Lord, forgive us all. And so my point just being is, and you're right, like the way I'm talking about it or the way that it was handled when I was a kid might be messy, might be, what I mean, like, did you grow up with Santa?
Yes. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, I grew up with him in the North Pole.
With the elves.
Yeah. Because he's real. I'm just kidding. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't do Santa?
No, my parents were super eager to tell me that he didn't exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
They couldn't wait to tell you.
Yeah. They couldn't wait till I was smart enough to understand that that's a lie and other kids are stupid. And I felt smarter.
Were you sent out to proselytize this to their kids?
No, yeah. But I never missed an opportunity to ruin Santa for somebody else.
So the opportunity availed itself.
It was my favorite. I was stuck in Christian
No wonder you
school.
you've been loving Christmas a long time, man.
I know. Your parents are liars. They put him under the tree.
Right.
Yeah. And then they have you be like, no, he's a kid and he's not right. And I look at him like, yep.
Yeah.
They're going to hate you later. It's because of me. Anyway, no, I didn't grow up with Santa.
Okay. So do you think people should do Santa?
I just think it's stupid.
Okay.
Even though I love Christmas.
Right.
But I just think logically Santa's like it's yeah.
Right. Anytime you go logically and then follow that with Santa, right? We automatically know there's no logic to it.
I know. I appreciate that my parents let me be smart and treated me like I was smart and not a stupid child by telling me that Santa was a lie early.
Okay.
That's what I appreciate.
That's what you appreciate.
Yes.
Like, just go ahead and just
go
get
ahead
it out of the way.
Yeah, rip the Band-Aid off and let me feel cooler than all my friends. Because my parents treat me like I'm smart instead of a stupid kid that thinks Santa can go to everyone's house in a night. So,
right. He's got a reindeer whose nose glows.
Just go look up the math. And it's impossible. Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, none of it's logical. That's the whole idea of being make-believe and so I don't have a problem with it, but I agree with you. It's not logical. Like, there's not a logical consistency to it, right?
But I guess I get your perspective on it's just whatever.
Yeah.
But
so we don't mind doing it at our house, but like yours, like I have no problem with people that are like, we're not gonna do Santa. Like I get why people don't want to do that. Like, I'm fully cool with that. So I understand. Yeah.
But yeah, I think my parents did it for the lying reason.
Yeah.
And thinking that I thought Jesus was going to be a lie later.
Yeah, and
but that doesn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah, that's the most common one I've heard. Objection, you know, like, well, if they think, or if they realize that we have told them about Santa and that's a lie, well then, what's the difference between what we told them about Jesus, right? They can't see Santa, they can't see Jesus. It's kind of the thought process often, and so we've made up one or not the other, you know. But is that really? But what they think, we've made up both, you know.
Well, there's no church to Santa,
right,
on every street corner all across the country.
Yeah,
so.
and I think that, again, you can talk about with your kids. Hey, this is, you know, fantasy. This is da da da. But Jesus is real as it comes, and this is why Jesus is real to us. You know, like I guess I am trusting that talking about being, you know, treating them as smart,
right?
Like, I trust my children can make distinctions between make believe and not make believe,
right?
You know, for me,
yes.
But I completely understand why some parents are just like, we don't even want to go down that road.
So you don't mind fueling the make-believe by putting from Santa on the gifts?
Don't mind it at all.
Do you guys even have a chimney?
Not at all. Well, it's fun. Well, when we were growing up, we did.
Okay.
Well, when the kids were little, I'll say when we were growing up. When the kids were little, we did.
Okay.
In the house that we're in now, the parsonage we're in now, no, there's no chimney.
So how'd you do that with your older children?
What do you mean?
Like when the older one found out that Santa wasn't real, what happened?
Yeah, we were like, you cannot, you cannot say anything.
Look, we're a group now. We're all lying to your brother and sister.
100%. Yeah. Like, we're all in on this together, you know? And
we're gonna sit in this corner and make fun of them while their stupid brains think they got presents from Santa.
No, there's no making fun of them. Actually, I think our oldest was like, "Oh, cool! I'm on the inside now. Like, I'm in the know.
Yeah,
like I can help. Like, create Santa. Like, I think my oldest, because he's a very creative storyteller anyway, very big imagination.
Oh, he went
like he took blown. Yeah, he took Santa way further than we would have, you know. And so he's got Santa doing all kind of stuff. And,
I would have gone and gotten him a bunch of gifts that they wouldn't want and put from Santa on it.
That's what you would have done.
Just a bunch of crap. Why'd I get a Barbie doll?
Right.
I'm a boy. Santa.
That guy. Yeah, I mean, but we did the whole, like, leave out the cookies and milk and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
And so my wife would take some of the milk, because I cannot stand milk. You know, and then
you don't drink milk at all?
No, unless it's with cereal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just not a milk. I don't give milk a glass of milk. Like, I'm not that guy. And so like, we'd do that. We'd eat a little bit of the cookie or whatever, you know. And then when our oldest got to the point, he was like, "Hey, can I do it? Right? You know, can I be the guy that's eating the cookie or whatever?" So, he liked being in the know and being a part of it, and so.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, then it was like, but he was sworn to secrecy. So,
right.
Yeah. But I think worked out mostly. Yeah. I think by the time because there's a big, there's like a 5-year gap between my oldest and my youngest. And so at some point in time, my oldest was kind of like, come on, dude. Like, he's not real. Get with the program. Yeah. So
what?
Yeah. Because my oldest,
I'm not going to church anymore.
Right? Yeah, thankfully that did not happen.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're coming.
Well, hey, no, we're good. We're good.